Apparently, one of the toddlers took the grate up and the dog fell in. And I guess they didn't realize that for a little while, which allowed the dog to kind of slip a little bit further down in the hole. Once we got on scene and we were able to assess, Captain Best was the lead, of course, because he's in charge of the engine. He made sure that, take a look to see how the situation with the dog, make sure the dog was safe. He asked for if they had any tuna fish, and maybe the dog would come out just based off if it was hungry or something like that. Kind of a self-rescue. It didn't work because the dog was so far down inside that we had to find another way to see if we can get the dog out. The homeowner, the wife, she was crying because this dog was a family dog and it's been in the family for over 14 years. And that meant a lot to her for us to get the dog out safely. And as a crew, we reassured her that we're going to get that dog out safely. And we're going to make sure that dog is returned to her in a good condition. What we did was the captain, he measured out, tried to figure out what's the best approach. We all went to the basement, tried to figure out what's the right measurement to see where the dog was located in conjunction to the vent. Once we, as a crew, came up with a plan of action, Captain Best allowed us to go downstairs and figure a way, the best, safest way to cut the dog out. So we got a ladder, which was there readily available. We got a drywall knife that we're able to cut the drywall. Measured out, did a small hole to make sure that we're in the right area, and we're exactly where we thought would be, which is right beside the vent. We started making bigger holes to make sure that we can access the dog safely. Once we got there, we started breaking out some drywall, making sure that the hole was big enough to get the puppy out. Once we got there and saw the vent, we didn't want to cut the vent simply because we didn't want to take the chance of injuring the dog. Once we got the dog out, we handed off to the homeowner, who was very, very happy that we were able to get the dog out in one piece. By no means this was just myself. This was 100% a crew, not just our engine company, but also Fairfax Animal Control was on scene and assisted us. Captain Best allowed to use a crew resource that we talk about all the time in this department, and allowed us to be able to do our job and trusted us to get this job done. Along with our driver Sean and Marlon Charles and Captain Best, we were able to get this dog out safely and hand it to the homeowners, which was a happy ending.